In Lesson 3.10, parentheses in number sentences, we're going to review the use of parentheses in number sentences. Yesterday, we worked on number sentences being true or false or not having enough information. Today, we're going to make all these number sentences true through the use of parentheses. Take a look at the two math equations at the top of your screen. Notice that they both read 28 minus 6 plus 9, but they both have a different answer. I'm going to tell you that both of them are true. We can make both of them true by inserting parentheses. So if I take a look at the first problem, if I were to put 28 and 6 together in parentheses, that means to do that particular part of the problem first. What I need to do is to figure out what 28 minus 6 is. If I cannot do it in my head, 28 minus 6 is 22. So go ahead and rewrite that problem. 22 plus 9, well, let's make sure that equals 31. 22 plus 9 equals 31. We've now proved that this number sentence is true. Now let's take that same problem and let's see if we can make it true in the second problem and make it equal to 31. So 28 minus 6 plus 9 can also equal 13. If I put the 6 and the 9 in parentheses, and I do that first, so I bring down my 28. 28 minus, well, 6 plus 9 is 15. Let's see if that equals 13. 28 minus 15 is truly 13. So by putting the 6 and the 9 in parentheses, I have now made that equation true as well. Here we're given two equations, 10 minus 3 times 2 equals 14, and 10 minus 3 times 2 equals 4. Obviously, without the use of parentheses, they cannot equal the same value. So let's go ahead in the first problem and let's put the 10 and the 3 together. What that means is when you see parentheses, you're to do that problem first. So you can do it one of two ways. What I like to do, let me erase this. I like to either write it above it, so 10 minus 3 is 7. Then I take 7 times 2 equals 14. In the second problem, if I put the 3 and the 2 together, I'm going to do that part of the problem first. 3 times 2 I know is 6. Then I can go ahead and finish the problem from left to right. 10 minus 6 equals 4. They are both true through the use of parentheses. We'll take each of the 6 problems. One of the things I want to have you do is when you see a set of parentheses, I want you to solve that problem first by putting the answer directly above the set of parentheses. So in number 1, 15 plus 2 times 5 equals 25. You would take your pencil and you would write the answer to 2 times 5 up above. Then go ahead and do false. So now 15 plus 10, does that equal 25? Yes, it does. It is true. Number 2, 36 divided by 6 divided by 2 is less than 12. The first thing you're going to do is solve the problem that's in parentheses and write the solution above it. So 36 divided by 6 is 6. I want to see that written up above. 6 divided by 2 is less than 12. Be aware, it does not always have to be an equal sign. The answer to 6 divided by 2 is 3, and 3 is less than 12, so that answer is true. Number 3, 4 times 8 minus 4 equals 16. I see that 4 times 8 is in parentheses, so what I'm going to do is put the answer to that directly above the parentheses. Then I can go ahead and solve the problem. 32 minus 4. 12 minus 4 is 8. 2 minus nothing is 2. Does that equal 16? No, so that number sentence is false. Notice here, 20 is less than 40 minus 9 plus 11. In order for me to solve this problem, I must first solve the equation that's inside the parentheses. 9 plus 11 is 20. Then go ahead and solve. 20 minus 20 is 20, and 20 is not less than 20. It is equal to. So this problem is false. In problem number 5, 12 equals 24 divided by 6 times 3. The first thing I need to do is to solve the problem in the parentheses. 24 minus 6 is 4. I want to see this put up here. 4 times 3 equals 12. This number sentence is true. Number 6, 4 times 9 is greater than 6 times 6 minus 5. First thing I want to see you do is solve the number problem inside the parentheses. 36 is the answer here, minus 5. Now go ahead and write the answer to 4 times 9, which is 36. Solve the right-hand side. 36 minus 5 is 31, and 36 is greater than 31. So notice there's multiple steps in this last one for it to work. What I'd like you to do right now is I'd like you to get out your whiteboard if you don't already have. I want you to get out your whiteboard if you don't already have it out, and I'd like you to write these 3 problems. Make sure you space them out on your whiteboard. So go ahead and put this on pause while you're writing them down. Once you've written them down, I want you to solve them. But what I want to see above each one is I want to see the answer to 30 plus 7 up above there. I want to see the answer for each of these written directly above the parentheses. For number 3, you're going to have to insert a set of parentheses to make this equal to 5. Show me these 3 problems when you are done, and then you may check your answers in just a moment after you show me. So go ahead and pause the video while you solve these. So what you'll be doing is you'll be working on Math Journal page 71. On the top part, you are going to be solving to make them true. Part 2, you'll be inserting parentheses as well as A. Part 3, make sure you read their directions so you know exactly which ones to do.